Right, today we're in Gerard Road, and for those of you that know these properties, they're absolutely fantastic in terms of living space. They really are very generous, and this particular one backs onto open fields. So let me show you inside. You've probably noticed a pretty decent frontage there, so plenty of off-road parking. Into this storm porch here, so it gives you a bit of protection whilst entering the property. Then we've got a good front to back reception hall, space for hanging coats there on the side, and this gives you access to all of the ground floor rooms. So on the front we've got a good wide living room, not quite square but plenty of space, and as you can see all the rooms have very deep picture windows, so plenty of natural light coming in. Across the hallway we've got a ground floor guest cloakroom, and then a dining room here which has been extended, so you've got an additional space at the back which makes this a very good dining room. And there's a door out into the garden which we'll come to in a minute. So gas central heating and double glazing here make this a pretty well appointed house. It's been well cared for. I'm sure there are bits that people might want to do in terms of upgrades, but there's massive potential here to create a very comfortable and spacious family home. Kitchen here on the back. Overlooking the garden. This is probably a good example of where you might want to upgrade, but that's obviously down to choice. We've got a walk-in pantry here, and then we're out into a covered area on the side, which is incredibly useful. As you can see, stores a whole range of bits and pieces. We'll go upstairs before we go outside, and the bedrooms are fantastic. We've got a big central landing, and then all rooms are very generous. This one on the front benefits from an ensuite. As you can see, shower enclosure, WC and wash hand basin, and you've still got a very generous bedroom with 2 windows on the front. So again on the front you've got another really good sized bedroom. This era of property tends to have much more generous sized rooms than a lot of the more modern, certainly new builds, and I'm hoping that comes across in this video because space is a major factor here with this property. We're on the back of the building now, overlooking the gardens and land to the rear, and we're in another double bedroom. You'll get a glimpse there of the garden. It's a good size, very mature, and a lovely aspect, as I say, at the back. Now, these properties were built with a bathroom and separate WC, and that's still the case, as you can see. I know a lot of people knock these into one room these days, but you've got the choice as to whether to do that or not. Independently heated shower above the bath, and then just to finish off up here, the 4th bedroom here, again is a good size. So we're now out into the garden. You've got this terraced area immediately to the rear. It's a beautiful garden, as you can see. Lots of mature shrubs and trees, shaped lawns make it very interesting. It's great outside space, ideal for a family. There's a timber shed here, and then that open aspect we mentioned earlier on. Fantastic. Come along and see what you think.